Hi there, this is Matt with State of Flux here with a review for Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. But before I get to that, I would like to tell you about an endeavor one of my friends is venturing on. She started a publishing company called Wandering Witch Publishing. This is a publishing company that is going to be specializing in poetry, in novels, in short stories, and she is looking to get this upstart company up and started. Wandering Witch is a space for growth where imaginative thinkers come together to challenge perspectives by engaging with counterculture through magical realism and real magicalism. If this is something that you're interested in, I urge you to, in my comment area down below, there will be 2 links. You can read more about Wandering Witch Publishing, or go to the GoFundMe page and drop a couple of dollars if you have them to help get this upstart company up and started. It's something that I very much have the backing of. I think they are a great resource for alternative forms of publishing. So give that a look, but on to Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. This is a movie that I really quite liked. However, I think it suffers from advertising. This movie was advertised as sort of a very light and airy, sort of flippant comedy romp set in a fantasy world, a la Your Highness, just without the crassness. And that's not really what this movie is. This movie has a serious earnestness that I wasn't necessarily prepared for. So after a little bit of time in the film, it took me a while to just shift into what this movie ultimately is. This is a straightforward fantasy with comedic elements here and there that specifically work if you are a fan of Dungeons & Dragons. If not, this is a movie that works as a fantasy that's inviting. You never have to have played Dungeons & Dragons. I think you're going to get more out of it if you have. But the reason this film works as well as it does is the cast. Hugh Grant and Chris Pine is what makes this movie work. And there's a lot of the best parts of the film do lean into the more humorous aspects of it. I love the idea of a chubby dragon. That's not something I've ever thought of. You sort of see one dragon in your head, you see them all. You never think that they might have different body sizes as humans do. That was kind of a genius concept. I liked the characters, all of them. The emotional resonant conclusion was strong. And the scene where they're questioning the dead, but they have to ask 5 questions before they can rest peacefully once more, like, the scenes like that really are quite funny. The guy that needs to walk in a straight line, the paladin I want to say, who has to walk in a straight line, there's like comedic gold sprinkled throughout, but the fantasy works. This is a solid fantasy film, and if you are lacking that in your life, this is definitely a great movie to hit up on. As I say, Hugh Grant and Chris Pine, who basically are actors that can do no wrong, even if they're in bad movies, they are the best part of it, are the best parts of this movie. And if you are in good hands, if you are watching them on screen, especially together, let me know what you think of this 3-star movie, 3 out of 4 stars, in the comments down below, and give Wandering Witch Publishing a little bit of your time. The links will be down below. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Peace.